Next up, guys, let's talk some Stranger Things. For Uncle, make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Running up the hill. Yeah, y'all didn't know I had them vocal cords. Stranger Things season 5 is about to begin. They're gonna drop the first part on Thanksgiving in this month. Very excited for this finale. So excited, in fact, earlier this week I decided, well, let me rewatch season 1. The reason I did that too is because usually when shows end, little piece of advice for you. Whenever shows are coming to an end, it's always, I think, best to go back and rewatch the first season because I tend to see creatives and storytellers want to come back full circle with things that they've set up from the first season. So, although there's a lot of things that happen in season 2, 3, and 4 that are really awesome, and even these first 5 minutes perfectly prove it, I think the goal is also to go back to the mysteries of the first season, close those chapters, and go full circle with everything. So that's kind of why I wanted to go back and watch season 1, because I'm thinking a lot of things that happen there are going to be paralleled and come to a close in this final season. And no better to prove me right on that than them deciding to release the first 5 minutes of season 5, episode 1, and it finally answers a question that fans have been wondering about with the show. What was Will Byers doing in the Upside Down for a whole week? How was he surviving? What was he going about? And this was great. Again, it even hits better because I literally just okay. Let me say so. I'm thinking about maybe continuing on my rewatch with Stranger Things. I was gonna just watch season 1 and then like watch recaps of 2, 3, and 4 because they're kind of a commitment. Maybe not 2 and 3 so much, but once you get to season 4 and the episodes are an hour and 30 minutes long, you're just like, I gotta shower eventually, Stranger Things. I gotta do something with my life. I can't just be binging movies. Like that's wild that they eventually did that, right? So I'm honestly so into season 1, and I forgot how great it was that I'm like, maybe I'll do like reviews of each season leading up to the final season because I'm like I was watching season 1, and I'm like, "Well, dude, this show rocks." And I was like in that binge mode. I was like, play the next episode, play the next episode. I was like, it's so well paced. The mystery's good, and watching it, knowing where things end up and where characters go, it gives you that extra added insight. So all good stuff there. But seeing this here, seeing Will, first off, he's singing the song that was shown to him from his brother. Dude, I can't sing it right now in my mind. It just what was it? Yeah, the song right there what was it. It should I stay or should I go? I'm like, okay, that's all tying it back in there. What surprised me is how much the detail they went into because Will here is obviously being attacked by a Demogorgon, and bro does a thing I never expected Will to do. Let me show y'all right here. So loud, so loud. I'm so sorry. I just bursted some eardrums. Bro pulled out the shoddy. Bro, he pulled out the shoddy and gave that Demogorgon. I was watching it going, how did this boy survive in the Upside Down for an entire week? Little did I know, little 7, 8-year-old Will Byers is freaking John Wick, and we never knew it, guys. This guy not only busted out the shoddy, he then runs, running up that hill, and gets to a tree that he proceeds to climb effortlessly, might I add. Just branch after branch after branch. Gym class, climbing that rope, struggle for this chubby kid. Will Byers, not even a struggle. Bro was moving. I was like, Will, what the heck? And then, even then, the Demogorgon's on his butt, coming at him, going up the tree and all that. And Will said, screw that. I've played Super Mario, buddy. I know what to do here. I'm jumping from this platform to the next. And he lands it. That bad. Bro, I cannot believe it. It's just so funny because the tone of the show has changed a little bit, not in a bad way, but it's like they've gone more Hollywood with the show and the action scenes. There was no way they could have ever have shown this with the tone of season 1. The tone of season 1, although it's dealing with supernatural, all this weird stuff, is very grounded and treats the kids very realistically. To have had a scene where we actually see Will shotgun, jumping trees and all that, it feels so different. But it's okay. I don't mind it. I like this Hollywood approach, and all the VFX look great. Uh, all of this, of course, leading us to Vecna, Demogorgon taking him to Vecna. And Vecna was there the entire time. I like this added touch, though, of his hand still being pretty human-esque, and it looking like this was part of his plan all along, is to use Will as almost like a spy or a plant to then start making his way to the outside world. Again, this is something you would not have seen in season one, but is becoming so used to. Is just like straight up tentacle going into the little kid's mouth and just going insane stuff, man. It's really creepy to see, and it lets you then it puts a lot of things in context, and so that's what I'm really looking forward to with this season is how it wraps up and tries to do close all these circles going into it. Uh, Crazy shot, by the way. And I know I saw some people complaining about this little kid actor not looking like Will. Guys, can we gotta move on. What are they supposed to do? Hop into their Hollywood time machine and put little Noah Schnepp in there and be like, all right, let's Big Daddy him into Small Daddy and put him in here for 5 minutes. It's a different kid, different actor. We all can live into the immersion, all right. I'm sorry he don't look exactly as Will Byers. But I thought it was a really cool opening, and I'm getting excited for it. It's making me uh I guess things I have to say for the review because I'm just gonna spill out all the things I'm thinking with watching season one. But when watching season one, I'm thinking to myself, dang, who is going to die? Who is gonna be the character at the end? Because I don't know if you guys knew, but when I was on the escape pod with the boys, I was talking about I think there's a high chance Will dies at the end of season five. Like I just feel it. But watching season one, I'm like, so much of it is like finding Will. The motivations of the kids is like this friendship and this bond of like we gotta find Will, we gotta find Will, and they go through so much for Will. It would be kind of crazy then to have him die in the final season. So I'm like, I'm going back on saying Will probably die in season five just because of how important, unless it's like a friendship sacrifice kind of thing, right? It started with Will, it ends with Will. Maybe that's kind of like the full circle thing they wrap up here, which would be pretty sad, especially with everything the mom has gone through. Like my number one pick for a character that's gonna die is Steve Harrington. Uh, I'm watching season one and I'm like, dang, I forgot how much of a dick sometimes Steve could be. And again, going back to coming things full circle, I think Steve never really paid for those moments and those asshole outbursts. And he's had such a great arc of becoming such a lovable character. Where Steve is one of my favorite characters in the show. So it would definitely hit so hard if he ends up getting killed or having to sacrifice himself to save Dustin or something like that. But I don't know. To me, Steve is high on the list of probable deaths. I don't think any of the main kids die, man. I don't know. Like Dustin would definitely hurt, but he's such a little sweetheart. It would suck to see Dustin die. I don't know if Mike hitting, and like Nancy has the relationship with I forget his name already. To me, such a forgettable character, if I'm being honest. Maybe some people like him. Stranger Things. Will's brother. What's his name? What's Will's brother's name? Jonathan. Jonathan. I would not mind if Jonathan dies. That way Nancy can be with Steve. I said what I said. Let the a-hole win. I know Jonathan is supposed to be the quiet kid, the good guy who's supposed to get the girl in the end. Now you know what? Let the jockey douche win. I said it. Let him have it for once. But I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. I'm very excited for this. Let me know if you're interested in season by season reviews then, because I am on like a binge watch right now. And I remember not loving season 2, but I'm gonna power through because I love season 3, and obviously season 4 was awesome. But you guys let me know, man. What'd y'all think of the first 5 minutes? I thought they was cranking, man. That boy Will was moving. Running up that hill, Demogorgon tentacle in my mouth, and only Vecna make a deal with Will and get him to save the upside down. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.